Hi, this is gonna be definitely a very strange video for me. First off, because I'm gonna be recreating one of my old journals, which is something I've never done before. And for that, I'm flipping through my old journals, which I haven't done in so long. And for that, I tried picking up 3 spreads that somehow represented the changes of my journaling process throughout the years. And this is also gonna be a bit strange because for the first time I'm actually doing a voiceover. This is something I wasn't really expecting to do. I'm very self-conscious about the way I talk because English is not my first language, so it's very nerve-wracking. I don't know how to pronounce correctly. I don't know if you're gonna be able to understand me. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna do my best and actually add English subtitles along with the Spanish subtitles I usually put. So even if you are not understanding me, you can turn those on and clarify. And also, it's gonna be a way for me to correct myself if I catch on any mistakes while editing. That being said, coming back to the actual selection of the spreads for this, I went through 3 of my journals, one from 2017, which is the first one I showed, one from 2018, and one from 2018/2019. I tried my best at selecting spreads that I could really work on and I could really improve. I ended up with 3 spreads and I went to Instagram to ask you which one did you want me to recreate so you could have a say in that. The response was incredibly overwhelming. There were so many replies, which I'm incredibly thankful for. I wasn't expecting that. I actually had to count every single vote, so the end result might not be the most accurate number, but overall, the one that had more votes was the third one, which was the 2018 spread, if I'm not mistaken. Without knowing, you actually selected the one spread that made my account a little bit more known within the journaling community. I started the project trying to figure out which were the main elements within the spread and also checking if I still had some of the stationery I used. I likely found the main picture I used very easily since it was a screenshot from Whisper of the Heart. The washi tape I still had, and the only thing I didn't have was the flower print, which I very easily replaced. Overall, the process was super interesting. It was amazing to look back, just flipping through my older journals and also somehow trying to translate my old process with my current one. I gotta be honest, I'm not incredibly fond of the final result. The spread I ended up making isn't exactly my cup of tea, but thinking about it, it makes a lot of sense. I'm not the same person that I was when I made the 2018 spread. I don't like the same things now. It was even really hard to try and recreate the color palette. I couldn't get the colors right. So it's great that I even have a spread because throughout this process I was doubting myself, but it also made me see how much I have progressed, how many things I have changed on my creative process. I look back into this spread and it is something that I don't think I will have put together today. Again, it's just nice to kind of see the progress and the timeline of how my, I don't want to say style because I don't really believe in styles, but how my process has changed over the time. So I think it's quite understandable that I do not like the spread that I ended up with. Journaling is not about the end product for me, so I'm totally okay with that. I think overall this is a great idea if you're struggling with, again, I don't want to say style because I don't really believe in that, but if you want a very consistent and cohesive workflow and you're not really reaching that point, you can look back at what you have already done and try to find elements that you enjoy and elements that you definitely don't want to put again into your process. I'm gonna leave you now with just music so you don't have to listen to my very annoying voice. But before I leave, I just wanted to ask you guys, what is your opinion on voiceovers? I know there's a lot of people that love voiceovers and a lot of people that hate it. So do tell me if there's something in particular that you want to see from me. Maybe a Q&A or an explanation of my creative process will be much more convenient to make into a voiceover format than just writing and explaining by text. So I really want to know your opinion on that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be making voiceovers in every single video now. That's just a lot of work. I cannot do so many subtitles, but I do want to know if that is something that interests you. How can I include it into my channel? So again, with that being said, I'm gonna leave. I know the context right now is difficult, so I'm sending all of my love to you. I guess I will see you another day.